Xcel Energy Mountain Bike Park is located in Shakopee, Minnesota, just across the street from Valley Fair Amusement Park. It has almost 4 miles of trails. The trail surface is considered all-weather. It won't be open while it's raining, but it will usually be the first trail in the cities to open after it rains. We rate this trail a 1 out of 5 for difficulty because the trail is short, it is relatively flat, and all the difficult features have alternative ride-arounds. A 1 in difficulty rating means this trail is suitable for beginners and children. Just because the trail rates a 1 in terms of difficulty does not mean this trail is boring. A more advanced rider will enjoy many of the features, including the centerpiece of the park, the fallen tree skinny. If you are an advanced rider and want to bring new riders or your family mountain biking, this is a perfect spot. The layout of the course means everyone can ride together and have fun at the same time. Parking for the trail is at a park called Quarry Lake Park. Sometimes Xcel Energy Mountain Bike Park and Quarry Lake Park are used interchangeably. From the parking lot, you'll head past this gate. It's usually locked, but head up the dirt road. Follow the dirt road until you reach the trailhead. Watch out for grasshoppers, garter snakes, and water skiers. At the trailhead, you'll find a small skills area. It has some wooden features like these rainbow skinnies and a pump track. This is a great area for introducing new riders to bike handling skills, and for more experienced riders to develop those skills. The trail is divided into 3 main sections: the beginner loop, the intermediate loop, and the lake trail. Heading left from the trailhead, you'll find yourself on the beginner loop. After a little bit, you'll come across a sign that indicates the route to the intermediate loop. From this sign, keep right, and you'll be at a 4-way split. Go right again, and enter the beginner loop. Beginner loop will take you all the way back to the trailhead. It's about 3/4 of a mile long, and off the side of the trail, there are plenty of low-risk opportunities for riders of all levels to practice their skills. Back to the fork between intermediate and beginner loop. If you go left, you will get to ride down some concrete slabs. These slabs can be intimidating to newer riders, so there is an alternate route around them. Both ways will eventually lead you to where the intermediate loop and the lake trail split. Going right leads you down the intermediate loop. The intermediate loop is about a mile long, and right away you will be greeted with a fast and flowy jump line. Don't worry, all jumps can be rolled. At the bottom of the hill, you'll pass by a long skinny feature. This is super fun and requires a lot of concentration. The intermediate loop winds its way up a small hill and then features another jump line on the way down. This jump line also has a ride around for anyone who wants to take it easy. After that jump line, the intermediate trail goes up the hill again for one last fun floaty rip before the trail leads you to its iconic feature. The fallen tree skinny is massive and is definitely more intimidating in person. Jamie is demonstrating one possible line. And after a couple of run-ups, he decided not to take the skinny today. Jamie has done the skinny before, but its size and height off the ground requires your rider to be feeling confident. We certainly recommend that if you aren't feeling it, don't push your luck. Continuing down the trail, you'll reach a split where you can take the beginner loop or head back to the beginning of the intermediate loop. If you go left at the beginning of the intermediate loop, you will head down the lake trail. The lake trail is just over a mile long and takes you on a nice loop all the way around Quarry Lake. It will eventually end up back at the parking lot. The lake trail is a good workout, with most of the elevation change of the trail system being on this portion. Eventually, the lake trail will spit you back out at the parking lot at Quarry Lake Park. Our favorite way to ride Xcel Energy Mountain Bike Park is to combine the intermediate and beginner loops into one big loop. We hope you enjoyed our rundown of Xcel Energy Mountain Bike Park. Oh, and by the way, here's proof that Jamie can ride that skinny.